The universe as a symbolic representation in consciousness. Faggin's wild ride. All right, let's talk about Federico Faggin. This guy, born in '41, Italian-American, right? He's a physicist, engineer, inventor, entrepreneur. Basically, he's the whole damn package. The microprocessor maestro. This dude's a legend because he designed the first commercial microprocessor, the Intel 4004. Think about that. He spearheaded the whole 4004 project at Intel and ran the design team for the first 5 years of their microprocessor push. But he didn't just stop there. Back in '68, while he was at Fairchild Semiconductor, he came up with this crazy thing called self-aligned MOS silicon gate technology, SGT. And that, my friend, is what made all this modern stuff possible. MOS memory chips, CCD image sensors, like in your phone camera, and you guessed it, the microprocessor itself. After the 4004, he was still kicking ass, leading the development of the Intel 8008 and 8080, using his SGT method for chip design. That was crucial for all those early Intel microprocessors. Then he went and co-founded Zilog, the first company just focused on microprocessors, and he was the CEO. He led the development of the Zilog Z80 and Z8 processors. Later, he was CEO and co-founder of Signet Technologies, and then Synaptics. So this guy's resume is ridiculous. Faggin's wild idea, consciousness before cosmos. But here's where it gets really mind-bending. Federico Faggin, this dude who literally helped build the computer age, he's got a view where he says the physical universe is just a symbolic representation of some underlying inner reality or consciousness that existed before the physical universe even showed up. He's suggesting that the basic laws of physics are like the syntax of a language, and this language is used by conscious entities, like, get this, quantum fields, to communicate and explore their own consciousness. He believes these entities, just like us individuals, have free will and can create and experience meaning within their own consciousness. That's according to his Faggin Foundation anyway. Breaking down the brain bender. Let's unpack this a little, because it's pretty out there. The One. Faggin talks about this concept of the One. It's a unified field of undivided energy that's the source of everything. Not just the physical world, but this deeper, bigger reality that contains it. Conscious entities. From this One, you get these conscious entities. Faggin sees them as like different viewpoints or perspectives that the One has about itself. These entities, like quantum fields, can experience and know themselves. Symbolic communication. To talk to each other and explore their own consciousness, these entities use symbols. Faggin says these symbols are basically the different states of a quantum field, which is what we see as physical particles. So these symbols aren't just information, they're also reflections of the meaning and experience within their conscious states. Inner and outer worlds. He makes a distinction. There's an inner world of experience and meaning, and then there's an outer world of symbols and matter in space and time. The whole physical universe, with all its laws and processes, is just a manifestation of the symbolic stuff created by these conscious entities in their inner worlds. Free will and creativity, that weird probabilistic nature of quantum physics. Faggin attributes that to the free will of these conscious entities. It allows them to create and explore their own unique experiences within the fundamental laws. Beyond materialism. This whole perspective totally challenges the idea that reality is just physical stuff. Faggin's basically saying consciousness isn't some byproduct of your brain, it's fundamental. It precedes and shapes the physical universe. So, yeah, the guy who made the first microprocessors is telling us that reality as we know it is just a projection of some deeper consciousness. What do you make of that? Other perspectives. Wolfram's universe as a computer program. Enter Stephen Wolfram. This British-American dude, born in '59, he's a computer scientist, physicist, businessman, basically another one of these overachievers. He's known for his work in computer algebra and theoretical physics, and they even made him a fellow of the American Mathematical Society. So he's legit. As a businessman, He's the founder and CEO of Wolfram Research, where he's the head honcho for Mathematica, that fancy math software, and Wolfram Alpha, that answer engine that tries to know everything. Wolfram's ruliad, the universe as a giant computer program. But here's where it gets interesting. Stephen Wolfram's got this thing called the ruliad. It's this conceptual framework he uses to figure out the connection between computation, reality, and consciousness. Think of the ruliad as this massive metastructural domain that includes every possible rule-based system or computational eventuality. It's like he's saying if you can think of a rule, it's in the ruliad. And he thinks this ruliad could be the key to understanding the whole damn universe and all of mathematics.